Alrighty-o. Hello, everyone. This is Alexandra. Jeez. Leg problem. What the heck? Eh. Seven's a little bit big for my computer. Okay. So, anyway, we're working back on our cake farm here. Little test thing here. Ground floor. There's like a place that you can buy cake. Cake prices up on this part over here. Nice little carpet floor. Cakes going here. You got eggs, sugar cane, wheat, and milk in those chest crafting tables here. You even got the nice little recipe sitting up on the wall. However, that's about it. Oops, jeez, what the heck? I hate it when Windows does that. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna fly up onto the next floor. And actually, we are gonna need ladders to get up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Just create like a little ladder well. Okay, let's go. Dang it, did it again. Jeez. So annoying, but that only happens when I'm having a bad leg day, but I guess leg applies to today. So maybe ladders just going up on both sides here. That should do the trick. Break that block and go on up. So, now the next floor, there's a chest here. And this is the chest that the workers are going to put the milk into, because milk is an ingredient in it. And in order to do that, they need iron. And iron requires a zombie farm, which is, well, it requires hostile mobs, which is not a big problem because they won't be going anywhere. But sugarcane is going to be like the top floor because that's open. I think that's best for sugarcane. I'm not really sure that it makes a difference, but I just don't want to have a roof over my sugarcane. But then there's the eggs and the wheat, and the eggs and the wheat are going to be a chicken and a wheat farm. And chicken and the wheat farm are going to be like the 2 levels after this, and then the rest is just going to be a big zombie grinder. So I want to get this out of the way as much as possible. So we're going to sneak click here, and we're going to go with, this is going to be iron. And then in parentheses, use for buckets. Dang it. This is whatever. It doesn't need to look pretty. I'm not even really sure why this is necessary to put like instructions here. I guess I might like release this, or like, I don't know, maybe I'll do a pumpkin pie factory sometime in the future, who knows, and then I'll like release Alexandra Don food processing unit. Anyway, this is where this system that I created over here is going to come in. And if you've been wondering, well, that's why I did the experiment. Anyway, what's going to happen is that all the zombie drops will fall into these hoppers. Great. Who cares? Well, basically, what's going to happen is that they're going to fall into the hoppers, but that's going to create a sorting system. And that's what the sorting system's for. So basically, everything, well, we'd have like an extra hopper here, and everything else flows into there. But say we have iron, because there's going to be iron in here, obviously. Remember when we put another cobblestone, if you watched the first episode, when we put another cobblestone in here, it channeled out into here, this hopper, and down. I think there's still in the chest. Yep, there's 2 in the chest. So it's going to sort the iron through here, but when we, like, say, tossed a sign, oops, I missed the hopper. When we tossed a sign into here, it can't fit in this hopper, so it goes into here, and it's just going to stay there. That will fill up with zombie flesh fairly quickly, so there's going to be chests in the way, and yeah, eventually, sure, it'll run out, but I'm not even sure. This is not going to be the most efficient grinder there ever was, that I know. But it really doesn't have to be, because there's just workers there occasionally doing stuff, and everything else just sort of falls down automatically. Anyway, that's getting ahead of ourselves. Because we are here on this floor to make a cow farm. Yep, a cow farm. And we don't need what most cow farms are for. We don't need the beef. We need the milk. Which is why we don't need, like, massive amounts of hoppers under here or whatnot to collect the beef. And this is a bit of an inconvenience, because, yeah, you need milk to make cake, and the only way to obtain milk is to milk a cow. You can't do that with redstone. Well, I take that back. You can obtain milk very easily with redstone using the give command, but that would sort of ruin the purpose of this, because this is supposed to be buildable in survival mode. And on that note, yes, you can't obtain spawn eggs in survival mode. It doesn't really matter. You just make a staircase up and pull them with a leash or a lead or whatever. But that's whatever. You only need 2, because the cool thing about this cake farm is that it also produces wheat, and wheat is how you breed cows, so it's like doubly efficient. I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna have, oops, that is not in the right place. Kill you, cow. I don't like killing animals with my fists in creative mode. It's just annoying. Because, especially with the fact that the swords can't even break blocks, so you don't really have to worry about that. He's getting away! He's getting away, guys. Kill him. Kill the runaway cow. How has he endured this many hits? It's a diamond sword. How does this not kill him? There we go. Finally. Jeez. Anyway, point achieved. We've got a cow farm. Now we just need to do this here thingy and the other guy. And we can just build this up. Beautiful. It's beautiful. And then this is where these zombie drops will come from. They'll all, like, funnel in to they'll funnel from there into the hoppers, into these hoppers, and they'll funnel down in the chest. Um, maybe a couple more cows in here will do it. Unfortunately, we do need workers on this floor. The ladders are going to end here because workers aren't needed anyplace else. Really. Everything else is going to be run automatically by Redstone. And the wheat and the sugarcane will all just flow into water, and that'll go into hoppers. It'll be excellent. It will be great. And then they'll all flow into their proper hopper. That proper hopper. And they'll all either flow down to the bottom level to be crafted, or this level to be made into ingots and that stuff. Yeah. So, I just thought of something that I should probably go over with, just in case you were thinking of the same thing. You can't really make a spawner that's just zombies without like finding a dungeon with a zombie spawner, and that's like yeah, that's just, well, it doesn't work in a cake factory unless your cake factory's in a dungeon, which is weird. So, I mean, the solution's pretty obvious. You just make different pathways for the hoppers to, like, with bones, arrows, and stuff, so that it doesn't get, like, completely cluttered up. But other than that, which is actually a really obvious fix, and I just went over it because I wanted to make sure that you guys all know that I am aware of this problem, if it's even a problem. I think aside of that, we're ready to go. So, yeah. I'm gonna pause the video and gonna go ahead and build or finish this floor. See you guys in a bit. Alrighty, hello everybody, Alexander back again. We just finished up all the walls here, so we can go ahead and, well, we can start doing the roof for the next floor. But I noticed while I was doing it that this thing goes perfectly flush with the wall, so I figure, well, may as well do that one next. Especially since I think that that's like either wheat or eggs. Yeah, that's wheat. So we'll do the wheat and then the eggs. Or the other way around. Not really sure. But, yeah, I'll finish up the roof and see you guys in a bit. Alright, everybody, back again here. So, we're gonna go with eggs first, then wheat. And I figure that's probably a good idea because wheat, it should be closer. Well, I don't know, because it seems like zombies would be after wheat. I'm not sure why. Oh no, well, might be after chickens just as much. Yeah, doesn't really matter. We'll just go with the eggs and then the wheat. So, yeah, right away, finish up with the roofing. And then start making a nice little chicken coop that funnels them all into this hopper. And this will actually be really nice because chickens, well, they lay eggs. And the eggs can fall into these hoppers and just go straight down And so we'll have an automatical little system going. Yippee! Gotta watch out also when you're placing blocks around these hopper tubes. I should do a hopper count so that I can figure out how much iron you need, and then I can figure out also how, well, I don't know, maybe I could just do a complete material check and go with that and basically tell you what you need to do. Cut down blank logs, mine blank iron ingots, do blank, and then do blank, etc., so on and so forth. And which one's the eggs now? This could get annoying really fast, actually. Okay, let's check this out. So, okay, so eggs is on the left side, wheat is on the right side. Oh, there's little unnecessary annoying letter. Typical. And now I can't get around these fences. Why? Okay, so the one that's sticking up one is eggs. Eggs and wheat are both flush with it. Well, I know that the one that's on like a side is the zombie iron, but that's actually going to be the most problematic part. Because you can't really trust them zombies. So it's going to be... Okay, so sugarcane's going to be like on the roof. Because I don't want it like running into the wall or something. Although that shouldn't technically be a problem because we'll have pistons pushing them. Still, I'd rather just not if something goes wrong or I don't know. Between, like, I don't know, probably 9 levels, I guess. Isn't that, like, supposed to be pretty darn efficient? I don't know. But then we'll have quite a few, zombie, or, like, mob grinder system. But we only want the iron from the zombies. I don't think anything else drops iron. Because the zombie pigmen drop gold. Okay. So, yeah. This one here is eggs. So... Oh, yeah. We do actually need this here. Okay, so this should actually be fairly easy. Because we're just gonna go in. Actually, we want it to be AEAP, as efficient as possible. So we're gonna go over here. And I guess supposedly what this should do is send everything on a spiral around the edges. Oops, this one's facing down. Send everything on like a spiral around the edge and into that, or like, so it spirals outward. And due to our like lag problem here, I'm just gonna pause. And yeah. See you guys when it's done. Ready, back again here, Alexander Don. Basically, well, here, I finished. And basically, what this is gonna do, these hoppers go here, 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 around, and it's just gonna spiral around. This is so bad. I can't. Okay. Jeez, this is such terrible lag. Anyway, it comes through here, and when it gets to here, it just goes around the other direction, around the outside. It all comes into this hopper and goes straight down to the collection depot. And in order to make sure that that works, we're going to go ahead and... Oops. Where did that just go? Maybe it went into a hopper. I figure if we just sit here, it'll pass by. Actually, that's gonna be pretty boring. Here, I'll just break that. It'll fall into there. Okay, actually, let's go 16 eggs. And boy, if you're watching, you can tell how bad this lag is. Just kind of randomly toss them into hoppers. And they're all going to end up in this one. Well, that one already ended up in that one. Perfect. It works. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and the last one, maybe? Well, I don't know. Maybe it didn't fall in the hopper. And then if we just do this, they're gonna go in there. Yep. And they're just gonna all fall down in the chest. Perfect. So, yeah, that's basically it. Last thing we have to do before this episode's over is just build... Oops. That's something you don't really want to do in survival mode. We're just gonna make it so that the chickens don't go someplace else. And then that'll be it. Alright, so last segment of this episode, just fill this place up with chickens. And they're going to lay the eggies for me. And I can probably just sneak and sort of put them all over the place. Yeah, you could breed these too, but save that for when you're actually in survival, I guess. And yeah, that's about... Ooh, Hopper is gone. This is not good. Okay, everyone out. No one come here. No one comes in. Get out. Get out. Bad chickens. There. So, yeah, that's about it. There'll be a few chickeny glitches, stuff like that. But for the most part, they'll just lay their eggs like they're supposed to. I'll funnel into this hopper over here where they seem to be congregating. And down onto the main level, cover that up. And thanks for watching.